All right, hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Usually, I got a buffering again. Look at that. Usually, we don't go live on this channel on Saturdays, but today's kind of an interesting occasion. And apologize for all the tech difficulties as well. It's been a crazy day getting everything up here ready to ready to go. I also wasn't planning on doing a live stream until last minute, but you guys are all here. We got a couple people in here. The last stream I started actually had about 12 people waiting, and that stream got obliterated. So, yeah, welcome everyone. So, yeah, our tech issues. RJ, happy 1 year. Thank you so much. Robert, hey Nick, running my trains on the Menards track, loving it. Did you just buy the Menards track, or did you have it for a while? That stuff's pretty cool. I've heard all kinds of interesting things on the Menards. I've heard like it's mostly good, but it's a vintage style track. I love it. We also have Nathan, what's up? Nathan Five Chime. Oh, it's Chris. Duh. That yeah, I knew that. Nathan Five Chime. I actually looked up what that was. I think I told you guys that last Monday. Nathan Five Chime's like a five chime horn from Nathan, and it's a loud son of a gun. I love it. North Penn Stream. Hey, how's it going? North Penn Steam. Oh man, I'm losing it. RJ, surprise. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Nancy, what's up? I'm doing all right. Just I got all this layout together, and I got a lot to show you guys tonight. It's gonna be kind of a layout update live stream, but I'm also going to do a layout update video tomorrow. Have that up probably by Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Um, a lot of people don't watch the live streams compared to watching the videos, which I understand. Not a lot of people like live streams, but they're good to do. It gives me a chance to talk with you guys. If you have any questions, concerns, have it's like instant feedback. So I love doing live streams, but I also enjoy filming as well. Hey Heath, what's up, buddy? Came to see some trains running on the new layout. Oh god, yeah, we'll get into that. You'll like the engine I'm running. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's a locomotive. If that's a hint. It's not an engine, but it's a locomotive. Chris is correct. Yes, I remember that. It's a Nathan Five. I always get confused, but yes, yeah, we hung out all day at York. That was awesome. Oh man, what is so special about Menard's track? Asking because I don't know. Not to be a smart dollar sign. So Lionel, here's a good way to put it. So Lionel used to make that tube track that I used to use, and from what I have picked up, Lionel completely abandoned tube track, which I think is a mistake. I think they should have kept making tube track because they had all these switches and accessories that still accept that track. And now if you're a fast track layout, there's nothing wrong with fast track. Um I don't know, I always give it some I don't know, flack, I guess. But there's nothing wrong with fast track. It's that you have to use an adapter. So there's old accessories and things that people have, and it still uses that old school tube track, like the milking stations and the livestock accessories, and also the here's a great example. So Lionel designed that brand new anniversary set with the Santa Fe, I believe they're F units, and the dump car required a um, vintage style or tube track decoupler to activate the dumping mechanism through the electromagnet. But they promote and they only make the fast track stuff. So when they put that out there, people were saying, I actually saw it through several videos. I think it was Eric's Trains. He did a review and he was like, well, the dumping unit doesn't work. It's designed for the old school stuff, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Um, Raylan, how's it going? Thanks so much. Yeah, it's been a long year, and I brought you guys along for the ride. Towing videos out soon. Oh no. Brian Rock, how's it going? So yeah, basically I forgot what I was saying about Menards stuff. So Menards track is basically Lionel tube track with Menards name, but the build quality is a little bit better. Um, I think honestly, if you can find, let me lower my chair a little bit. If you can find Lionel tube track that's in great shape, it's going to be a little bit cheaper for you. But Menard stuff, it's I hear the build quality is just a little bit different. Because I know some of my fellow O gauge friends that use the Menard stuff. They have a little bit of I don't want to call it like irregularities and like the quality control's a little odd. But the old tube track stuff, the only problem I've ever had is actually um, messing up the scale between your 3 rails. I tried to bank a turn by putting a screw into one of the inner sides on a curve, and it actually just bent the tie, and then yeah, so I threw the scaling off. It's fun, right? Um, let's see. North County, North Country. Oh god, I always mess that up. How's it going out there? Hey, I'll be in D&H land or Delaware Hudson territory very soon. Um not going to give you guys too much info on what I'm doing up there, but I'll be in Delaware Hudson land, which I've never been in that territory, so it's going to be really cool. Country. Yes, I know, I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll be in D&H territory very soon. So it's gonna be fun. I'm not very familiar with that area of town. I just don't want to give too much away on that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Jamie, how's it going? Happy anniversary of the channel. Yeah, yeah, it's been a year. It's been really crazy. Robert, Lionel's losing money not making tubular. The thing is, I don't think they care because think how much metal think how much metal it is to make tube track compared to the fast track using that I don't want to call it pot metal, but the really it's a cheaper metal than the tube rail for sure, like the old school tube stuff. But I don't think they're losing a lot of money because they're cranking out fast track and it's being put into like every starter set. So I even have fast track. Like I've got a display engine that's fast track. I've got I think what 3 starter sets worth of fast track with 036 turns. It was very tempting before I built this layout. If I was going to go fast track route, I just heard a lot of issues with their switches, and a lot of guys just said, "I'm going to do manual switches." You know, I just got my Menards. Yeah, it'll be fun. You'll have fun with that. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. It's just gotta be careful. That's all. Rode hard, put away well. Oh man. Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna go hang out on Halloween. Fun, fun. Yeah, the Menard stuff, you'll have fun with that. I think it's a good price for what it is, brand new. But like I said, if you can find like an eBay lot somewhere, you might save a little bit of money on like switches. And I've got a cross I need to get rid of. I think it's a 45-degree cross. I think it was probably my dad's, so I can't just like sell it or give it away. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. Be nice to Nick, guys. They're very nice. I promise. Everyone here's cool. Oh man. See, look at this. Comments are picking up. Look at this. It's just like a Monday up here, but it's so weird. It's Saturday and I'm doing a live stream. This is so bizarre. Hey Sparky, what's up, man? Did they let you out of Canada yet? I saw you got on like the virtual rail fan grab bag or something. Guys in Tucson where they had that like crazy drug bust. Guys are nuts for going down there. Oh, tiny town T4, what's up? Yeah, I've been catching up on your videos, T4 with that 9 level train layout. It's gonna be insane. I love the paint and stuff in that room. It's so cool. better than fast track. I yeah, I mean, it's for if you're running old stuff, I'll say this. If you're running like post-war and pre-war stuff, fast track is not going to last very long cuz with especially with pre-war, and this is just an opinion. I know I'll get some flack from some of my fellow gauge guys or O scalers. What my experience with using pre-war locomotives on fast track, those little rollers underneath, they're not pressing down on the rail, they kinda just hover. They do make contact, but they create a lot of arcs. So then on fast track, because of the style rail it is or that um, the metal of that fast track, it's gonna pit and scar up your fast track. So, um, it's it's not fun if you're running, like, old stuff. Like, I run fast track under the tree, and I've got my old pre-war engines and they spark and arc up the track and stuff, and it actually pits the rail. That's my only complaint I've seen. Tube track stands up a little bit better. You can also clean tube track with like a Scotch Brite and stuff. It doesn't like scar it up a whole lot, but they're all just different track systems, you know. I missed some I missed some comments up here. Not to ask too much, but DNH territory, mean you mean AK upstate? I'll just say I don't want to give away too much information. Um, I'll just say it's north of where I live. I'm in the York area. It's north of me. It's North Country. There you go. I can't tell you guys too much. I can't tell you anything about it, honestly. It's gonna be a crazy day, but yeah. Oh yeah, flags. Oh cool. Oh, state. You went to the states, yeah. Got a great price on your new track, too good to pass up. Yeah, this track, for anyone coming in that's not aware of this new railroad, all the track I have on this layout, plus tons and tons of other stuff. I've got God, I probably have about what 10 more switches I'm not using. I think it was like 15, what was it? 15 or 18 switches total. And there's just so much more stuff like adapters and 10-inch pieces and 3-foot section straights and a lot of 031, all that stuff. And the main lot of track was 200 bucks and I had to add 200 more dollars to get all of my 054 turnouts or turns, I'm sorry. And I bought one new turnout because the one that came with it was a little janky. But for let's just say 400 bucks, I got a whole brand new layout plus worth of track, which is insane for this track system. I'm using MTH rail tracks, and I'm loving this stuff. Loving it more than McDonald's for sure. Made a grab bag. Yep, that is off the bucket list. Yeah, I thought I'd make the grab bag up in Altoona because I was like dancing in front of the camera and jumping up and down like a kid. It was pretty funny. Flack, there you got it. Oh no. Nice to be home. Yeah, I get it. I have a 4x8 fast track layout with manual switches. Sometimes these switches have turn by themselves. Okay. My main layout is going to be Atlas, Ross, and Gargraves. That's going to be a sweet layout. So I guess that in that case, it's going to be almost a high railers layout. Is that what they would call it? Yeah, RJ is a funny guy. David, hello everyone. I like 027 track. 027 track's cool. I honestly, it's so weird if you put like a scale engine on 027 track, it makes look I don't know, it makes the train look smaller because the rail profile. But I've seen a lot of guys use 027 track for like streetcars, trolleys. It looks like 100-pound rail almost. If you ever seen like a really old railroad that uses like 85, 100-pound rail, it looks just like that. And I think that's really cool compared to like your main lines that, almost 200 pounds. 200-pound rail, like old school, like was it like 148, 152-pound rail, stuff like that. It looks different. And the only reason why I say it makes things look smaller at I think Choo Choo Barn, their entire display cabinet is all 027 straight, and it makes everything look smaller. It looks like S gauge almost, but it's a cool track system. I had a bunch of it. I got rid of it all. I couldn't use it for my pre-war stuff. It did not enjoy it, but it was a good system. I thought it was really cool. Why is O scale so loud? By far loudest running that I have. It all depends. Heath, it all depends on the metallurgy of the metal, the underlayment, like this stuff, like the um hollow plastic ballast line. Like fast track's very loud because it's resonating, like it's like a sound box. It resonates, it picks up the vibration of the rail to the plastic, and this track's honestly not too loud because of the foam. If I didn't have foam on here, it would just the whole floor, you'd feel the whole thing like shake. But yeah, O gauge is pretty loud. It's mostly just because the weight, the metal, and whatever's under your track type of thing. But that's my experience. I'm sure there's lots of other ways to deaden the track. Um, have to catch up on your vids, so yeah. Conrail, how's it going? Pop goes the pocketbook. Oh no. I'm going to a train store tomorrow. That's kind of far away, but uh my budget's like 25, $50 in that range. I need ballast. Honestly, I need to start ballasting my track up or like doing like ballast in certain areas. I may not do a whole lot because it's got this plastic underneath, but I need some scenery stuff, and that's where my budget will be. Honestly, at York, there wasn't a whole lot of scenery people. There's like one guy who had like a cart of like woodland scenic stuff, but I didn't see any ballast. It's kind of odd, but it is a toy train show. But it was a great show. I can't complain, but um, it was I don't think I saw any other scenery people there. It's kind of crazy. You can avoid pitting, micro arcing. Yep. Cleaning using mineral spirits. Yeah. Now the crazy thing is, T4, if you use if you use acetone, which I know some people will say like denatured alcohol, acetone will melt this plastic. It will totally disintegrate plastic. So yeah, using like denatured alcohol would work. So you don't get like a film on your track. But yeah, I use that and I plug it up to my track cleaner. It's where is she? Oh, it's up there. Right there. Got my track cleaner right there. I soak the back pad. A lot of people will put some type of cleaner on um, the rotary brush on there, but I put it on the back pad. I soak that in alcohol, and then I let that rotary pad just do whatever it does, and it kind of wipes down the track. It's a lot of fun to watch it go around too. North Country. Well, if you're coming up to the real North Country, hit me up about the only DNH South. Okay, Allentown Port Yard. Oh, to Pot Yard. Okay, only giving away 1,000 total. No. Oh man, got some other comments coming in. Um, Tucson and Flagstaff. Okay. RJ, me funny? No. Brendan's trains. How's it going? Robert, let's see. I hate 027. I can't believe you like. Oh no. Well, it's not so much that. It's so like I liked it for I had a streetcar system when I was a kid, and that was the only thing we used 027 for, but we could bury it under the road pretty easily. And the wheels were pretty small. I just thought it was a lot of NPC guys growing up had, their first box of track or their first ready to run kit and it had 027. I missed all of that stuff. I don't even know what. Oh man, when I grew up, I guess it would have been 027 in the starter sets because we didn't have fast track yet. Um, I didn't see fast track until like 2003, 2004. I think that's when I started seeing fast track in the starter sets. And that's when I got the first starter set, which is the New York Central, was it New York Central system with the Steam Sounds tender. I've showed you guys a couple times. That set was the first one with the fast track and the CW or ZW80 transformer. That's when we were introduced to that. But I think that was like 2004, 2005 in that rough time span. Because remember, I was definitely still in middle school or grade school when that stuff came out. Legend, how's it going? Just like coming in. I like the loud sound. Was that a tremor? No, not tonight. According to one of my viewers and local contacts, he said that there's a quarry that sometimes blasts at night. So maybe that's what we were feeling. But they're in Spring Grove, but it's honestly not too far away from where I'm at. So it could have been the quarry. I don't know. It's either that or I got too much stuff up here and the house is coming down. Incredible lag on your end. Let's see. Adam, what's up, man? How's it going? Randall's in here. Hey, how's it going? Engineer Pat, what's up, man? Congrats on 1 year. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. Making me feel old. Middle school in 2004. Yeah, I think I graduated. Was it eighth grade graduation? That was 2008. That was a fun year. Ozark. Oh, wait, Ozark, Midland, and Southern Railway. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Just joining you guys. Not a problem. It's all good. No worries. Had lots of tech difficulties. So for anyone, I believe anyone over 500 subs now, you can actually stream from your phone. You got well, we were given the community tab, the live stream off your phone, and then also you can I think you can do what was the other thing? You can start streams from your phone, but you can't like schedule them. And that's what I did. I was downstairs getting ready for coming up here and stuff. I scheduled the stream using my phone. So I was like, oh, cool. I can schedule a live stream. But then I got into the live stream and it would not let me onto the computer into the live stream, the studio. So that's how that happened. So we're all here. It's all good. Middle school from 92 to 95. Oh no. Engineer Pat, what have you learned with the past year on YouTube? That's a great question. I learned a lot. I made lots of friends. And it's only a year. I've got friends that have been doing this for 10 years, and I've just made so many more friends and connections by doing YouTube compared to just playing music. Music was what I did um, before I did YouTube. That was my way of performing, I guess. And honestly, I've learned a lot, but uh, learn how to network, you know, I basically learned how to kind of break out of a shell or be myself more often than before when I was doing other things. And it's been interesting because I'm being myself and people enjoy watching what I do compared to, being in a band, you don't really get to talk to people. You don't really network. We didn't have any fans or following. So it's a very interesting experience. Like you're not really talking with people, but the whole, you know, the whole YouTube community, it's all about sharing and learning from other people as well, watching what they do, and I feel like it's just been a great experience, and it's only been a year. Um, yeah, I hope to do this for a while. We're almost at 1,000 subs. I mean, we're at I think 806, 805. Um, but everything has just been so much fun, and um, when that time comes, if I can get monetized, I'd be getting paid for something that I love to do, and um, sharing my experiences and things with you guys as well. So it's just been great. That's an awesome question. I've learned how to make new friends. My whole life, I don't want to give you guys like a sap story, but my whole life, it's always been kind of difficult to connect with people and with my same interests, either through like high school or middle school. I had friends, but after that, we all dispersed because I went to a private school that there's a lot of judging, a lot of cliques, I guess. So you had like the very popular kids, a lot of rich kids, and there's nothing wrong with having money. I'm just saying like the we had a different demographic because I went to a private school, and it was um very hostile. That's the best word I can say. And my family, it's like we weren't poor. We were just they're like working class. So I got into private school, and especially in the high school, I had a lot of issues fitting in and sharing my interests with people, even through like music and stuff. It was very hostile as well, just because of different levels and stuff. And college was a little bit different. I did more music stuff, but I had some friends. But it's funny because I really don't talk to a lot of my friends from college anymore either. But when I moved out, started the channel, I've met more friends than I've ever had in my entire life, and it's been amazing. And even just talking with you guys here, this is like amazing because there's 21 people here, and it's you guys are so supportive. It's always great talking with you guys as well. So, but yeah, that was an excellent question. I'm sorry I went off on a tangent there, but you know, uh, it's been it's been rough, until until I was able to connect with people with the same hobbies. Oh, is T4 heading out? What happened? Gotta go back. I've only been on YouTube for a few months. Yeah, I remember last year, this time I did a I my first video was actually my Halloween setup, which unfortunately I'm not doing this year because of the weather, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But I had to take down that video because of some characters that were messing with my channel and some of my friends' channels. Guy's a piece of work. So I took down the video due to security reasons because it showed, I believe, parts of my house. So I took that down, and that was the first video I did. And I actually didn't upload it till November 1st. Now, last year we didn't have any trick or treaters or anything. So I filmed on Halloween. I stood out in the front porch with my phone. It's actually this phone right here, and did the first video. It got like 30 views. And like I said, I took it down instantly after I heard there was some interesting characters trying to start stuff. So took it down. But then I believe my first video was me filming a train down the street. And that's what started the. I'll get back to your guys' comments in a few seconds. My original scope of the channel was going to be like a vlog style with like a daily vlog, but you guys can see that that kind of changed. Um, it's just how it is. And honestly, the channel right now, I've been doing a lot of rail fanning stuff, but it seems like um, building the layout and things like that is actually um, getting more people involved with the channel and watching, watching the content. I don't want to say like, well, I'm not selling out to just do. Seen a definite increase in people enjoying the model railroading stuff or filming other layouts compared to running out in the woods, filming something, or the best way I could say, like live railroads and things like that, like rail fanning. There's a ton of channels that do that. I enjoy it. I love filming railroads and trains, but I feel like right now I'm going to concentrate more so on my model railroading stuff, content, than making a point to go out filming a railroad, especially it's about to get cold. Great example. I went out to a tunnel um, almost a year ago, and I filmed there, and it was a treacherous journey. I actually crossed over live train tracks. I got thrown off a trail. I was near the Susquehanna River. It was a horrible day. Did a great video, and it didn't get a whole lot of traction. And then I started concentrating more on this. And this is over a year ago. I was like, let's do more like scale trains or toy trains and review them and all that. And I've actually had a lot more fun, and it's a little bit safer right now too because of people. Everyone has cameras now and trail cams. They don't want to see people trespassing and stuff like that. So it's getting harder to film more adventure, abandoned stuff too. So I feel like I can express myself with the layout, give you guys a great video and great content. You might learn something, or you might say a comment, then I'll learn something. I love learning from other people. So it's kind of the direction of the channel right now. I'm still going to do live railroads, but it won't be as much as I have been doing. Because I've seen just more of a reaction, and it's really cool to see people get involved with that. So I'm sure I have a million comments right now. Let me go through these. Heath said he can relate. Yeah, high school sucked. I'll say it right now. High school was horrible. I wish I never went through high school. It was hostile as all get out. Glad this hobby helped you connect. Yeah, like I said, like such a great group of people from all over the world, all over the country, all over the state. it's it's been so much fun. You guys have been very, very supportive. Oh, everyone's saying hi to T4. I'm sorry. Still here, Nick. Just saying hi. Oh, because someone said good evening. I thought it. I don't know. I guess my brain said good night. I don't. Brain fart. I've been up here all day working on the layout, and I think breathing in some of this foam fumes is like mess with my brain. Honestly. Oh man. I would say we're all friends. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are fun. I always have so much fun. Like I said, just hanging out with you guys and doing videos. I mean, it is a lot of fun. It's not, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. And I don't want to say never, but there have been times I've forced myself to make a video saying, I need content this week. I need a video. And sometimes I'll come up here and start one video and then go in a completely different direction with, I had an idea to do something, and then I come up here and then that idea is completely gone. It's like, I could film this instead and have more fun. And I've done that many times. Sure, you guys have that have channels. I'm sure you guys have done that too. Oh, Sparky wrote a big old letter in here. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Gus was here too. Hey, there's Gus. How's it going? Put up a short of an old Potomac or Pontiac. God, not Potomac. Pontiac. It's going viral. Yep. 13. Love this more than elementary. Yeah, trains are forever. It's not, I'll be 100 playing with trains. I promise. With my 100+ year old trains. Wigwag Workshop. How's it going? Hi, hey there, folks. I like that. That's cool. I'm on YouTube for the ladies. No, speaking of ladies, Nikki has been very supportive. Drive her crazy sometimes with the train, but she's been an angel about this stuff. Godsend, honestly. And without her too, it's there's sometimes that I've got to edit something. I'm like, man, I don't want to edit this, and she's like, you have to, or you know, sometimes she'll pull me away and say, hey, do you really have to film this weekend, or do you really have to film this? And Um, you know what I mean? It's she's been very supportive, and it's been a fun ride. David Stevens, think you do a great job on your channel. Not sure. Oh, sorry. Not sure I could do what you do. Thank you so much. Anyone, honestly, if I can do this, anyone can. I promise. And um like seriously, if I can do this, anyone can. Like I got through um I had a lot of issues when I first started the channel, and I had issues talking with the camera to the camera, um, rehearsing lines and things like that. And then after a while, I just wing it. That's the best way to do it. You know, if you're going to film something historical, get the facts, memorize them, read them over, and then just wing it. And even a couple of my friends' channels, as you know, people I saw this weekend that are now my friends, I actually told them, it's like, if you're doing a rare channel, you know, show your face. I mean, talk to the camera. People like to see a face connected to the voice. And, you know, people may hate their own voice, and I've heard that from a lot of YouTubers as well. It's like, man, I hate my voice, but it really helps connecting a face to your voice. And it's just human nature. Like I've seen lots of rail fan videos. You don't even know who's filming. It could just be a serial killer, you know, filming on the side of a railroad. But you may never ever see their face. And they're big channels too. I'm not pointing anyone out or anything, but I've seen a lot of large channels that you know, they they don't show their face to the camera. I feel like you kind of lose a connection with that. But I know a lot of guys watch Jawtooth. He, you know, he'll point the camera real quick and do one of these, and then he'll film the train. You know, some people like his channel, some people don't. I enjoy most of his content. I think it's fun. Um, but he puts a name to the face type of thing, and he can be goofy, and I like that. You know, it's kind of fun. I sounded drunk in my videos. Yeah, my coffee is not spiked tonight. I thought about it, but no. It's a weekend, you know, gotta live a little, but I really don't drink a whole lot at all, honestly. Glad you have that support. Yeah, you guys are so much fun, like I said, and, like, going to York and stuff, meeting a bunch of you guys, making new friends, it was just it was so crazy because 'cause I've like I said, I've never had that before, ever. Heath, I hate my voice. It's all good. I mean, everyone, you know, I used to have to sing on stage, and that's terrifying too because you know you got people looking at you, and you're singing on stage. It's crazy. I am not at ease in front of the camera as well. I agree. It just takes time, and honestly, just doing it. And trust me, like I said, if I can do it, any of you guys can do it because you know anyone could start a YouTube channel and and you never know. You never know what will happen. But honestly, if I recommend like anyone in here who doesn't have a channel and they like doing some hobby stuff or even just walking around or sightseeing, photography, I highly recommend starting a channel. It is a lot of fun. It can be frustrating at times, like with you know, doing content and editing. Editing takes a while, but after a while, if you create the best way I can explain it is that if you do like one takers or if you do a good take out in the field and you come back, it is so much easier to edit. There have been times like Nikki's downstairs laughing at me because I'm doing like 25, 30 takes just to get this one line right. And then I splice it up in editing. I've gotten better at not doing that, but there have been times I'm up here, you know, even just doing my intro bit, you know, like today we're going to review this. And it's like, all of a sudden I'm just like brain fart, like everything just leaves. Um, you know, even like RJ and Jamie can probably attest to that. Like when we go out filming as a group, if you know, whenever we go out as a group, there's been times we've all had our moments. We're just like, you know, here's the camera in front of us, and we're just like, oh shoot, like I totally forgot where we are. What are we doing here? You know, it's a lot of fun though. Took me a couple of videos before I spoke on my videos or showed my face. Yeah, same. I think I think I did in the first one, but the Halloween video, I did not show my face, or I don't even think I spoke. What? I did speak to the camera. I don't think I showed my face though. He's a stunt double with a wig. It's all good. Hey, whatever gets the job done, right? Can't stand the guy. He's so annoying. They're like I said, that like some videos are fun. Um, I don't like the trespassing videos. Like I feel like he antagonizes some of the people, but I don't know. I try to do everything, as respectfully as possible, especially filming railroads. Those guys are working. Those people are working. They don't want someone near the tracks. I saw a viral video of some lady touching a train. It was like I think it was like a GP40, GP38, and it was a CSX engine trying to switch, and she was like going up to touch it, and the air brakes hissed, and then it took off. I mean, she could have been dragged away with the train. I mean, that train's not stopping, and it was just like, what are you guys doing? Like, what the heck? Before as anyone says anything, I don't drink unless it's green tea or soda pop. Hey, close to firing up my channel again. Do it. You'll have fun. Trust me, it's definitely worth it. Has in high school. Oh, just started high school. Yeah, I went to I went to an all guys high school and it sucked. Like seriously, it was a private school, private Catholic school. Awful. Like awful experience. I Anyone in here goes to the private school, if it's co-ed, awesome, but any like same whatever, all whatever school, I staying clear of it. Even if you guys have kids, don't put them through that. It was just awful. It was absolutely awful. I do agree. I am watching those folks who are in front of the camera. It does help create a connection, but it isn't easy. I trust me, I know. Especially when you go out, if you guys have ever gone out filming in public and you're like standing there with the camera talking to it, people kind of look at you weird. But eventually I got over it. I was like, whatever, I'm filming, you know. Some people have come up to me and like, what are you filming? I'm like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. And then you connect with them. Some people will kind of like, like look over like, what, one of those guys? Oh no. Like if I go to Strasbourg, it's pretty tame. Even filming the platform, if you're pointed at the train with your camera, no one's gonna say anything. If you're doing some B-roll, like filming the station with like a time lapse or something like that, people may look at your camera and be like, what are they doing? But yeah, just keep focused on what you would like to film. You know, um, that's the best way I can. That's the best way I can say to get over the fear of filming in public. Just make sure you have a pointing the camera at what you're filming. And even with like the lens retracted and stuff. Now, if I'm just holding my camera on my chest walking by, people still give me weird looks like I'm filming them. But I mean, I understand. People, it's a new age. Everyone's got a camera on their phone. It's a new age of people trying to you know salvage their privacy as much as possible. Yeah, speaking of Strasbourg, yeah, not a sponsor. Wish they were. It'd be great. I'd advertise, them like crazy. Had to do the same thing. Very frustrating sometimes. Yeah, Ozark. Yeah, I've done multi takes up here. It's funny. Like I said, Nikki will laugh at me all the time. It's great. Do YouTube for you, not for others, and you will enjoy it. Exactly. Yeah, like I said, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. And you know what to say always sound great in my head until I turn the camera on and start actually saying it. Yep. Kind of wish I have um I had stopped uploading, but do miss doing videos. Yeah, it's easy as a couple clicks of a button and all the copyright checks and all that fun stuff, and then you're good to go. I've gotten one strike, and it was from using. I didn't publish the video. It was a copyright strike from using Apple Music, or their library. Is it Apple's? Sorry, let me rephrase that. iMovie's sound library had a really spooky song, and it was royalty free, and it claimed it. And I was like, seriously? So I actually reached out to YouTube, and they said, "Oh, okay. Well, you bought it on the Apple Store, right?" And I was like, "No, it's on iMovie." And they said, "Look, just take the video down." I was like, "You got to realize how much time that is." But whatever. I took the video down and took the music out, put new music in from their library. Oh man, it's always fun like that, right? I'm sure you guys have run into that. More challenging in my drive and chat videos since they're no real do-overs, just to keep driving and talking. Yep, exactly. So BNSF 6111, one of the 1025 anniversary ES44 AC ACs. There you go. Today too, becoming a regular here. Oh man, that's crazy. Like one of my friends, Brian from Train Seekers, sent me some pictures of there's a Canadian Pacific engine with a Norfolk Southern engine going on a CSX line that's behind in I want to say it's like the Mount Airy, Maryland main line that goes through his neck of the woods. And that was crazy. I was like, dude, this is foreign power on top of foreign power on foreign tracks. I don't know what they were doing, maybe just visiting. But he said since the border opened up, he's been seeing lots of CP units. It's been crazy. Oh, the woman. Yeah, the woman was a nut. They're goofy goobers. That's the best way I could explain it. They are real, yeah, goofy goobers. That's the best way. Love my green tea. Yes, yes, he does. When I can find it these days, the coolers have been pretty empty. I've been doing videos for about a year now and still not good. Hey, you know what? Like I said, the best way to get good at it, just keep on doing it. And look, your videos are great. It's great content. You're building a new layout and buying cool stuff. People are going to want to see that. So people will watch, I promise. I'll watch, and it's a fun, always fun videos. Should probably start doing that. I get my green tea from Wawa when they have it. Oh, jeez. So, oh, got some other station announcement challenge. Yeah, I can do that. Finally, I cleared. So, there's actually a bunch of videos. I was challenged twice. Um, so me, actually, hold up. Heath wrote something in there. I have been having content ID issues for the last few weeks. Someone stole a free song and then uploaded it as their own. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunately the internet. That we ran into that when I was trying to do copyright stuff with my band. I kept on telling those guys, do not post these songs anywhere until you get them at least copyright, not poor man's copyright. Don't send yourself a letter with the lyrics that does not hold up in court, but you need to get a copyright lawyer, which is thousands of dollars. Like literally, it's your own property. It's intellectual or IP, intellectual properties lawyer, and it's been like I'm glad I don't have to deal with that anymore because they wanted to spend like I think it was like 4 grand for like it was $1,000 a song just to get them copywritten, and you upload those songs on the like what is it DistroKid. I don't think they do a copyright. It's their copyright, but they don't have any like legal representation. So it's kind of crappy for the artist, honestly. But they do make people money, supposedly. I don't know. But yeah, station announcement video. So I will be doing that probably this week because I had to clean off my entire platform. This whole platform here, I'll show you guys. Like everything on here was covered with just tools and wire and a bunch of garbage. And now it's all clean. So now I can actually film up here without being like completely embarrassed of how the layout looks. And there's also a couple new things I wanted to show you guys in a second here. So let me get this couple more comments to read, then we'll get into running the trains. Um, got copyright strike, same way. Final Cut Pro, GarageBand library. Yeah, man, that's not right. Love it up at Strasbourg. There's so much up in that area to do. I also don't live far away from the Wilmington and Western Railroad. It's a nice scenic railroad. I haven't been to that railroad, but yeah, definitely Strasbourg. I'm there all the time. I was there last weekend. It's like one of my happiest places on earth. I've got like three happiest places on earth. I'd say Strasbourg, Knoebels, and Disney World. That's Give me any 3 of those, or any one of those, I'm sorry. All 3 at the same time, I'll be a happy camper. Yeah, I'll say Nathan's video or Nathan 5 times videos are good. I know it's Chris, it's just Nathan 5 time. I know, I promise. I promise, guys. Yeah, I was say RJ needs to grow, like, his own, like have his own, like, tea plantation in Central PA. Remember, you have to call out the station. Yes, yeah, I will. I'm actually so here's the cool thing with the station. So if anyone remembers the from the old layout, I got this bell. It's like an old pre-war accessory. So I'm trying to do more of a scale-esque layout. And this thing's like 50 feet tall compared to like an O gauge or O scale person. So I still want to hear those bell sound effects. So what I'm going to do is actually put this inside of the station. So I still have a bell, and I want it to be like a telephone bell. You can push a button to hit the bell, but it'll be inside the station. So I have to wire this up. But yes, once I get this wired up, I'll be doing the station announcement. Probably maybe a YouTube short, be kind of cool. But I love these old accessories. It's just I would like to use it. It's just not really it's not a scale, it's a toy. I love it though. It's got the old what's that brass sign there. A lot of fun. Actually, let's see if it'll work with this battery. Oh no, it won't. Ooh. Let's see. I've got a 9-volt here, rechargeable MTH 9-volt. It's trying to work. See? I think that side, yeah, that side shorts out. So let's try it. Maybe it's the other way. It's trying so hard to. I think it needs more power. Pretty cool. Let's see. Missed a couple comments. Kisco Falls Railroad did a really super station announcement video. His announcement made. Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I've got to do one. It's just I've got to figure out what to name this. I don't want to call it Central Station because I'm a Pensy fan. I don't want to be like Central Town Central or Central Station. I don't know what to call the station. If you guys have any cool ideas to call it, I'd love to hear it. It's very generic station. It looks like uh, a station. It's not very like it's not a Reading station. It's not a Pensy station. It's not a Central station. It's definitely not a CNJ. It's maybe a Oh, not even Lehigh Valley. I don't even know what you call this station. What our station announcement video? It's according to Rail Chief, it's basically you announce the engine or they announce the train before it's leaving. I could be really lazy and just wait for my Broadway Limited steam engine to say, "Now boarding the Broadway Limited." I'm not gonna do that, I promise. I might use my K4 though. So, guys, really quick, I'm gonna show you parts of the layout. Kind of like what I'm going for on this layout. Like I said, I'm going more on a scale approach, instead of like the O gauge stuff or toy train, because I like to get some more like scale pieces in here, like buildings, models, figurines. I want a more scale, with some like toy train overtones. I love toy trains too, but um, yeah, I'll have to look up that Cisco Falls Railroad. That'd be cool. NYC subway. That'd be really cool. You could say, well, the thing is, if it's NYC Subway, you could pretty much announce the entire subway system right there. I don't even know the name of my station. I don't know what to name it. Here, give me a name. Someone, what do I call this thing? Appropriate names. I just don't know what to call it. Like, I just gave away what I'm running today too, or at least the first train or first engine. But yeah, I have no idea what to call this station. Nick Station. Looks like Nick's Crossing Station to me. GG Junction. Pre-delivery inspection. Love driving. Oh, geez. Nick's Junction. That could be like the where the train's sitting now. Yes, a GG one. Hate to ask, but how do people make those announcements? I'm assuming they're just speaking through the camera and just doing that um through the camera as they record. That's that's probably what they're gonna do, or that's probably what I'm gonna do. I actually wanted to do like a stop motion video, but I don't know if I have time for that at the moment. I'm bad at stuff like that, meaning not too good at naming things. Yeah, same here. It's just a very generic looking station. Just down the street from Nick's Crossing. Oh no. Yeah, I could do Nick's Junction, but the I gotta figure out a name that I'll put it in like a random name generator. See what we get. So yeah, let me show you guys what I've been up to up here. Like I said, I will be doing an official layout review video because not everyone watches the live streams, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like some people don't like live streams, but I will be doing a layout update more in depth of how I did this stuff. So right now I'm just going to give you guys a sneak peek of what I've been up to up here, burning my hands and blisters on my fingers. All that fun stuff that we all do when we're building a new layout. So we get the lights on a little bit brighter so it doesn't mess with the camera. Um, let's do. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. Yeah. So guys, all day today and after work yesterday, I started working on the layout, starting with the town, and the town's been completely revamped. So I'll actually take you guys over. May actually plug the computer in first. That might be important to do. Um, Here, give me a second. York Station. Yeah, I don't even know where the old York Station would have been back in the day. I'm sure my NCR guys would know that. Hot glue? No. Here, I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour here. I wish it was hot glue, but no, it was actually. And I'll get in more in depth with the video. Let's see. We got power. Yes, we got power. So I actually used the soldering iron to um, melt the foam to build the rock cut in the back. So it's actually sheets of foam that were layered one on top of the other to build the rock cut. And basically, I used the top of a clothes iron or hang or what do you call it? A hanger. I'm sorry, and I threaded it to fit into a soldering iron. So then I used it to be like a hot knife through foam. So that was the best way to do that without making a snowy mess up here. And so I layered all the foam. It's actually drying right now, and I've got the lamp on top working. I got the fire. You guys can see the fire flickering. This is the new hobo camp, and it's looking great. I actually put a little bit of a fence up there. I can't zoom in on this camera to really show you guys. Excuse me, but yeah, this is the new hobo camp on top of the rock cut. And like I said, I wanted to make this layout um, basically kind of like a memoriam or a memorial or memoir of where I've been filming at over the past year. So this rock cut reminds me of areas like down the street, NCR Railroad, then also parts of like Jim Thorpe, the rock cut on the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern. So yeah, I got the rock cut all set up. You can see, well, I don't know if you guys can see in the middle of the rock cut, um, the train hit it. I was trying to test for clearance, but it's really close. The engine. I tested the new Conrail, and she took out the mountain, pushed it back, and she was like, "Okay, this is good right here." So I took her word for it. Keep the hobos from falling. Yes, yeah, yeah. Pretty swear it's a heck of a lot cheaper just to use a clothing hanger than buying a hot knife if you already have a soldering iron. But I actually had to tap the end of the iron or the hanger. I'm sorry, to accept the hanger. So it worked out really well. So this mountain's um, all constructed. Then I got my second gas station on the layout. This is the Sinclair station. I've got to plug up the adapter to it. So we'll have Sinclair with Buzz right here. Well, let me get the camera situated. So we got Buzz right there. He'll be going inside the Sinclair because it looks like a Dynaco, honestly. And I'd like to get a Dynaco sign on here somewhere. So that's all wired up. And if we go into the yard, I got my welder's lamp. The welder's back to work. He took a vacation. He's back now. And if we go the west side of the city, I've not heard of that before. I have an older soldering iron. I guess I could turn it into a hot knife. How well will it work with with plastic hangers? Not very well. I just used the I broke a plastic hanger and got the top metal swivel piece out. I don't think Nikki knows unless she's watching this right now. I took one of her hangers and broke it, but it worked really well. Comic relief. Yeah, I still have to get you a bottle and label it comic relief. Guys, the cool thing too, the bridge signal in the back is actually wired up and working. Oops, we'll go this way. Now I had to put it up on stilts. There it is. Because here, let me raise you guys up a little bit too. So I put the signal bridge up on stilts or like a rock foam piece because if I'm running my GG1 or the new E33 I just bought, the pantographs, here I'll show you guys. Um, these will actually hit. So now I can actually run with those up. And if we're going forward, I guess it would be this one, right? Yeah. So I'll show you guys real quick. And it's wired up to 15 IR, which is behind the gas station. So it's the infrared, Lionel infrared sensor. So we'll get this going real quick. Show you guys. Get the Oh, she's cranky. So you should see the signal change, and it should change back to green. Is it red on your guys' side or green? Can't tell. I guess it's the might be the camera doing that. Let me see. It should be. Yeah, it's green. It's just messing with you guys because of the lighting. But that is a green light. It looks red on camera. Where is Nikki's desk? It's still here. I promise. John, congrats on 1 year. Didn't know you were having a stream. Neither did I, honestly. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, it was just a surprise. I wrote it in the community tab, but it's all good. That is a cranky GG1. Probably didn't. It's cranky. It was made overseas. It's not a good one. I want an original Lionel GG1, honestly. So so guys, I got the mountain fixed up. So you got the rock cut going with all the lights, and then take you guys over here to the town. Do, do, do. There we go. So check that out. So there is the town, and let me raise it up a little bit. Yeah, I'd love a 425. I just don't have like $1,200 right now just to spend on a 425, but I'd love to get one eventually. So there's the town. It's not showing up too well on camera because you guys can actually see that flickering. That's the LED refresh rate because they're using AC, and you're seeing the refresh rate on camera. I need a longer USB cable up here too, so I can go all over the layout. So let me show you guys. There we go. Oh yeah, there's Nikki's desk right there. What is the name of the town? Oh no, I have no idea. See, I got the American flag actually wired up. Here, let me turn off the light really quick. There we go. So I've got red, white, and blue LEDs under the flag. And I've got all my town buildings lit up. There's my golf station that you guys like a lot. And over here, got my little Lionel sign hooked up. And then there's a trackside building off that switch. I think it's, where is it? Right there. That was actually made by David from DB Tech. He shipped them to the house. I love these things. I actually painted them today. I've got one right here. Show you guys what I did to these. You get the light on. So these are like, whoa. See if it'll focus. These are painted silver, just like the little trackside buildings that you guys see. And I kind of weathered it with the brown in there. It's kind of hard to see. The LEDs reflecting back, but these are so cool. Gave it some like rust color, and they're just like the old trackside buildings that you see off, on the sides of all the railroads. Where is Nikki's house? Oh God. So, oh, tiny town, Nicksville. I like that. So Nikki's house. Okay, this is gonna be very depressing. So her house actually fell apart during the deconstruction of the layout. Part of it was my fault. Part of it was her fault. Mostly, it's gonna sound really bad. Mostly her fault because of just not gluing things properly. But when I moved her house, all the shutters fell off the house, and all the windows and doors and things, the fixtures that were separately applied fell off. Now I've got most of her house together on the floor, but there are parts of the house everywhere up here. I don't know where parts are. Here, I'll show you guys. This is like the mess that I had to clean up. Look at my desk. There's still accessories on the desk. Her house is right there in that box. So actually, it's not even a box; it's just on the floor. Um, yeah. So Lance, what's up? How's it going? Lance, you would have had a heart attack at York. There's a whole table of just marks. Old pre-war mark stuff. Hey, Radar, happy 1 year. Thank you so much. Nikki's desk. Yep. Yeah, it's her desk. Really my desk, but we don't tell her that. Yeah, so I told Nikki that I will buy her a new house, pre-lit, pre-built. It's going to be a little expensive, but I told her I'll just buy her the manufactured house, and if she wants, she can paint it. Like start over painting. Like I said, there's just parts of the house everywhere. And I think part of the problem was that when I bought these houses from a hobby shop, they were 10 bucks a piece. They weren't built, they were kits. It was like the Bishop house and some other house. You had to paint them, and they recommended air spraying all the parts before putting them together. Well, she hand painted everything. I hand painted everything. We got them all glued up together, and then they started falling apart because the plastic weld actually de-welded itself from the models because of the heat of the lights that were sold with the models. So I can't really help you there. I think he'll go with it. Oh man, Nixville. It is. Oh god. But yeah, I've got the center of town right here. This space in front, like in here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that quite yet. I might try to find a diner because this town has everything but like a food place or a grocery store. So I'm looking into buying the Piggly Wiggly from Menards. It's kind of cool. It lights up, has a great sign and everything. And I'm also looking at getting a diner. And the hobby shop down the street has what's it like Rosie's Diner, and it smokes. So it's got the activated smoke. So I might pick up that. It's very expensive though. He's got like 90 bucks listed on it. Um, so I may not jump on that right away because it's very old. It's like old new stock, and it's what I think it has sound effects and smoke. Um, but if I can find a cheaper diner, like I have a diner, I've got Hershey's Diner, which is a Pennsylvania thing. It's not Hershey's chocolate, but I believe there was a Hershey's Diner that they modeled it from. But the way it's spelled looks like Hershey, as in Milton Hershey. It's kind of odd, but it works. It's just really, um, it's a weird diner because it doesn't have any windows that open. So the diner is you can't put lights in it. It's all like Plasticville or old Lionelville. So it's kind of weird. You need a Mel's drive-in. Yeah, I would love to get a well they have like Taco Bells and Starbucks and Menards. It just doesn't really fit the time period I'm going for. Like everything on here is very like turn of the century into like the 50s, I would say. You could get away with like 1950s because you have fuel, you have a golf back there. So it's kind of like the vibe I'm going for with this layout, like pretty much the height of railroading in the US. But I do like the look of their Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell too. Classic style diner. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Like right here in the layout. Need something like food or something because people can't get food anywhere else. Unless the gas station has a refrigerator. But we have a hardware store. Uh, well, here's the way the town's laid out. So on the corner store is a drugstore. So we have a drugstore, pharmacy right there, hardware store, toy store, Kitty City Toys from Lionel. That's a department store. I'm gonna actually find a bunch of like models and stuff I can put in there to decorate it. And then to the left of that, we have a gas station. Now, the other side of town, we got, well, let me loosen this up on the camera. We've got the freight station or freight shed at the top over there. We've got the big old station. We've got the icing facility here, which actually works. I got it all hooked up. So she's rolling. Look at that. And what else we got? Got the news. There's the old newspaper stand behind the station. I might leave that there. It looks kind of cool. Then this area I'm going to leave open to industry. And let me actually close this a little bit. So like this whole area in here, I'm going to leave to like industry buildings, build a small road. There's a bunch of warehouses and stuff you can get through Menards that look really nice. Like they have a brewery building. They also have the J. Shepherd and Son dog food. Um, what else is there? They have a hotel that I don't think they make anymore, but I really would like a hotel. Renards is doing a nice job when with their building, especially the price point. Yeah, I agree. It's like what, 90 bucks, $100 for a building it's pre-lit. I also love their billboard with the silo. It's got the American flag. Um, you know, I love patriotic stuff. It's really cool. Even my water tower, the water tower's got the American flag or shield on it for Lionelville. It's red, white, and blue. I love it. Let me move the camera back. Let's run this GG1. How's that sound? Oh. No, why my switch tower is dead right now. Oh well. All right, where's the GG1? There she is. She's all over there. So you guys have any ideas on for any other places of models or anything like that? Just let me know. Love to hear your guys' suggestions. But yeah, Menards wise, I am looking at getting either the Piggly Wiggly, a diner, if they have a diner. I don't know if they even have one. If I can find a cheaper, maybe tomorrow they'll have a diner at the train store I'm going to. It'd be really cool. Pan figures bought separately aren't cheap, and you get those with Menards buildings. Huh. The floor layout 21, 24. Oh, man. I have a lot of suggestions, but not any good ideas or not any good suggestions. Oh, don't beat yourself up, man. It's all good. um, what about getting a PGH train fanatic? Oh God. Oh, geez. Be pretty cool. The Buzz Lightyear. Oh yeah, yeah. So Buzz. So Ozark Buzz was sent to me by a viewer and a friend, David from DB Tech. Sent me Buzz with the trackside buildings that are over these guys. Um, he sent those and some what was it? Oh shoot, telephone poles and also Buzz because I made a comment that um, the Sinclair station, which is over here, um, their logo. So Sinclair's logo is a dinosaur, and as you guys know, Dynaco was probably Dynaco's Pixar. You can see it in like the Lightyear, or sorry, Toy Story. I'm sorry, had a brain fart there. Love Disney movies. So yeah, Toy Story, pretty much any Pixar movie that uses gasoline uses Dynaco, and which kind of connects Cars and what would you call it? Cars and Toy Story together in the same universe. Pretty crazy, right? So we're gonna get this GG1 rolling. IHCHO scale. Oh, you're talking about your GG1 or something else. Let's see. It should roll right ahead. Let's see what we get. Something I also forgot to mention for the layout update. I did wire up all my switches, which took forever. Ray, how's it going? So I've got my switches now all wired up. So pretty lights, right? Oh, I've got trains on the switches already. So this is the only one that can operate at the moment. So I got red, green. So yeah, it's like a Christmas tree up here. Okay, where's them running trains? I love that. That's great. Chris, so I love woodland scenic buildings. I just can't afford them at the moment. Some of them are great, great price. Some of them are a little expensive. Like the trailer, they have like a trailer park. Um, it's crazy, and they're all pre-lit and decorated and everything. But yeah, here's the layout all lit up. We'll get that. Where's that GG1 at? It's all the way back there. So let's see. 2124, I got at Kutztown. But yes, one of my GG1s is IHC. Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the one I gave you. Whoops, wrong way. Here we go. Oh, she's cranky. There we go. Oh yeah, so the cool thing is, that was kind of funny. I saw my nose in the picture there. So I got these switches all wired up. So finally, I can actually stop the train. And what's it? Flip this one. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Wrong switch. So I can finally turn the train around. All right, let's see if this will work. So station switch. Whoops. Okay, that's the freight. This is station. Got it. There we go. I labeled all the switches. I'm just getting used to hitting them. So you can actually, you can finally back our train up. So I'm actually going to turn the train around. And this should be this switch right here. There we go. There we go. Cool. Just turn the train around. They are cool, but it seems like to me they are awfully expensive. Discontinued. see. Yeah, I believe some of the Menards buildings are discontinued as well. Like Country Bunker Trains, he's got a bunch of discontinued Menards buildings that they look great. Like the hotel, or I think it's like the Plaza Hotel and stuff like that. I have a GG1 Amtrak. Oh man, that is so cool. What color is it? Silver or red? Yeah, she runs great. It's like when she gets slower, like it crunches. Listen to that. Oh man. Oh, it's so crunchy. So you'll actually bring the engine through. There we go. This engine is so odd. Like I think I've told you guys before. It's like when you hit the bell, you almost hear like a crew sound or like train sounds. There's like a back noise. Here, I'll put the mic up to it. It's like a weird idling sound. It's kind of hard to hear. And then even with the horn, it's got like a little bit of the echo. But honestly, it's so weird because I feel like this GG1 should have been produced with rail sounds, but they cheapened out on it and didn't do it. But it has a bell and the horn, which is still pretty cool. I know Lionel is now putting smoke in their GG1s, which is kind of ridiculous, but GG1s did have steam generators in them. Here, I'll go back to myself. There we go. Guys are all the way up there. Um, but yeah, Lionel now puts in their legacy GG1s. I believe there is a smoke unit for the steam. Now, if you ever look at a real GG1, you'll see a big old clunky, I think it's like a 2 or 3 inch conduit, straight pipe off the front. Now, that is for steam, that's for your amenities on the cars. So the locomotive would actually have water, non potable water, and a steam generator that would generate steam, pump it through the other cars for heat. And I think they also used it for like kitchen accessories, things like that, to produce, for cooking or keeping items warm, cleaning things, like all sorts of things they could get into steam, just like a boiler in a house, or a hot water heater. Think of all the things your water heater is used for. Well, the GG1 was meant to be the powerhouse. Now, it's kind of funny because, oh, Robert's heading out. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's interesting because it's electric powered. I'm actually going to lower the camera a little bit. And they had all the power in the world from the wires. Now, you'd think, why would they need a steam generator um, for an electrified train? It's just, I guess the technology wasn't there quite yet to do, electric baseboard heat for cars. Maybe it's just the electricity. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. But they used to use steam for a lot. Even cars like passenger cars, you'll see like I said, 2 or 3 inch conduit, straight pipe off the front. Underfunded and sadly very, yeah. Oh, wait, the restoration shop. Day I was a Oh, yeah, Jamie, I saw your video, at Steamtown. So, everyone, Jamie posted a video of Steamtown. It was running a Canadian National engine, and the saddest thing I've ever heard, she said in her video, it's like 2 weeks after she left, or 2 weeks after she was done filming, they've retired that steam engine. Now, I'm like, "That is so sad," and it was working, and they didn't do a rebuild on it or anything. I'm like, "Man, that's so sad." Like, I watched that this morning on the big screen downstairs. I was like, "Oh, man." I almost had an, HOGG1 in New Haven. Oh, yeah, that guy, he was a stickler. I remember that guy. That was a gorgeous engine. It's just like my, EP5 back here in the New Haven scheme. It was a beautiful GG1. This guy would not give it up, and he was just such a stickler. Um, Reminds me of my I recently did a video on how to survive a train show, and that guy would have been in one of those stories. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I have seen, yep, that's the one in the engine shop that, um, really sad. Silver and red. Does it have the bloody nose on it? Like the Amtrak bloody nose scheme? I've or the nosebleed. I forgot what they call it, or I think it's bloody nose. There we go. Fixing the camera. Broke my heart finding that out. Didn't even know about its retirement until I was doing my editing. Oh, that is so sad. Like, yeah, like I said, it was probably the most depressing video I've seen in a while. It was a great video. It was just the sad that they're retiring the locomotive. It's like, oh man, really? They just had it running. Like, what are you doing? Oh man, the houses in those days often use steam heat. Yeah, yep. Wood stove. Yeah, T4. So Baltimore City. If any of you guys ever would like to visit Baltimore City, I highly doubt it. It's a fun place. They still pump steam into homes, and you can buy steam service from Baltimore Gas and Electric (BGE). They will pump steam into your house. Now, if you ever drive through Baltimore City and you're going down city streets in the fall or winter time, even the summertime, you'll see steam shooting out of manholes in the street. And it's all because it leaks. They're old systems, and it gets colder. You can see steam, but they still pump steam. Same with I think New York also pumps steam as well. But I know Baltimore still does it. It's crazy. You'll be driving down the street. Sometimes you can't even see. There's just plumes of steam shooting out of the street. Jay's Railfest video from 2019. One of the volunteers explains it. Oh, I'll have to check that out. T4, thank you so much. Yeah, have a great night. Happy Halloween. I forgot it's Halloween tomorrow. God, look at that. It's Halloween. So yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about that. The Reading Rail fan. Hey, I just realized that I met you at Strasbourg on July 23rd this year. Did not even know you were on YouTube. Oh, no way. Where was that at? I bet it's Strasbourg so many times. Like, which part of Strasbourg? But that's really cool. Yeah, you might be in one of my videos. You never know. But yeah, welcome to the channel. I love the Reading Railroad's awesome. A lot of the railroads, a lot of the scenic railroads around Pennsylvania are Reading railroads, and it's so cool to see how, like, the architecture, the color schemes, and a lot of Strasbourg's buildings, I think, are Reading buildings. Like, I think East Strasbourg Station is a Reading station. J Tower is a Reading structure, and a lot of the trackside buildings there are also Reading. So a lot of fun. Carpenters. Okay, yeah, I'll have to. Oh man. Well, it's great meeting you back then. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, that is so cool. Did you get the photo of the BNSF 3104 on your Facebook page? I did. I can look at it a little bit later. All that stuff is really tricky to go through. I honestly wish I could ditch the Facebook business app, but it's good to keep just in case you guys want to reach out. But I can check that out soon. I did get the notification, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Sad if it never runs again. Oh man. We actually have a new subscriber, West Florida Rail Fan. Subscribe to your channel. Welcome. If you're in the chat or if you're in the live stream, welcome. I do apologize. I did set the for anyone coming in that's new to the channel. I did set the chat to only accept subscribers, just to filter out some of the riffraff that can happen. We had a couple instances with a chat bot. It was like a Russian chat bot and almost destroyed the stream. It basically repeats itself, tries to crash the chat. And then we also have some troublemakers that, um, you know, I'm sure you guys deal with them. We call them trolls. We've got a couple of those. So, yeah, but everyone, welcome. And there's like a minute timeline on there. It does filter out some of the chat bots. So, Lehigh River, how's it going? Congrats on 8. Yeah, yeah, thank you. We're flying. This month was slow starting and then all of a sudden it just picked up again. It's crazy. Facebook has given me Facebook has given me a hard time sharing photos recently. Yeah, I basically Facebook business app. You guys can send me messages through there. It's Nick's Crossing at Facebook. It does take a while to get back because it is just such a crappy interface, honestly. It's not very responsive. I could check a message, notifications, and then it disappears. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have dealt with it before, but it's a good way to get in touch with you guys. RJ78 not. Oh God, 20 minutes of my segment. Oh geez. I got the bridge for your trolls to live under. Send them. You can take them. Take them away. Take thy trolls. Whoa. Yeah, hopefully they stay under that bridge. We've been good so far. I think everything's been it's been all right. Um I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say we had a troublemaker that was going after a lot of my channel and friends' channels and um yeah, we haven't seen them in a while. Hopefully they stay that way. They're nothing but trouble. Pretty good shout out you did. You heard it right from the horse's mouth. Custom letter them. Yeah. Kato makes an N scale RDC. Oh, what? Kato makes Bud liners. Oh, I would run my Bud liners, but guess what, guys? They're K line and they don't want to stay on the track. They will fly off these tracks. It's been a lot of fun. You have trolls because you're now a superstar. Trolls do. Oh yeah. Well, I had a particular troll. If I talk about them, they get off from that. So I don't want to like praise them, but let's just say this. They were on my channel around 300 subs only because I was friends with another channel that were also being attacked. And I will say attacked, it's cyberbullying. Um so yeah, they've been on here for a while and then I blocked them and I basically I was like, okay, cool. And then they commented under a different name and they said, well, why did you block me? And I said, well, if you are the account that for this account's not blocked, then what account is blocked? And they did not reply back. Basically, I put them in a corner. And it's like what you have to do with these people. And it's creepy. It's like stalking. It's like, cool, man. Well, obviously, I don't want you here if I blocked you. It's whatever. Doesn't really bother me. I think it's a silly. They're ridiculous. What a waste of time. Like, you only had to ban Lehigh River, only had to ban one person so far. Yes, same here. Actually, other than the fake accounts, I had some accounts show up from Bosnia. It was like Egypt, Bosnia, and like Afghanistan and India. A lot of India um viewers that were just replying, like putting really strange, they're all fake, obviously. They're like auto script links and stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen all this stuff. Like you put up a video and then 10 seconds later you get a weird link that takes you to like the black market or something. I don't know. I can't even share photos in Messenger anymore. I have to upload them to my homepage. Then I share them unless there's a way to post them to a host page. Oh man. Yeah, that's God only knows what Facebook's going to do. I've heard they're going to rename themselves to like Meta or something. I don't know. Um, went from 100 subscribers in 7 months, and now 100. Oh, in 2 months now I have getting subscribers hit 300. Awesome. Yeah, it's so weird. You could post like the greatest video on earth, and you get a lot of views and things. Like go out to a great place, get a lot of views, and then you may get like a couple subscribers from a video. But then there's some videos you think, man, this is a horrible video, and then you get a bunch of subscribers. It's an interesting world, and it's great. It's great that anyone's watching. Like if I had even just one person watching, that just means the world to me. Um, Putting out content that I like and that you guys like just makes it that much more fun, I guess. I've had to ban one troll too, but thankfully yeah. Why do people have to be so destructive? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a waste of time. If someone blocks you or bans you, it's just I don't know. I don't get it. It's a very sick, I guess it's a sick person, I guess. I don't know. The person kept telling me, oh wait, I missed it. Satanic. Oh no. I went from a ride on the RNNs. Oh yeah, yeah, the Budliners. So jealous of that, but I had stuff going on, and tickets I was broke. I'm still broke. Always broke. These darn trains, making me broke all the time. JC's trains, how's it going? Tempted by the Rapido um, Turboliner, even though I don't model HO as the model is so rare and cool. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting models in different scales that we don't have an O gauge or O scale quite yet, but they do make them in smaller scales. And it's so interesting. Isn't it crazy how the smaller things get, the more detailed they become? I don't know if anyone's ever picked that up. Like, I know a lot of, like, the new engine I got, the E33, is very detailed, but I've seen some of the engines, like a mutual friend with a lot of my viewers and YouTube family, Mr. Matt PG, just bought a GP9 that is so detailed, crazy detail. It's actually a GP9 RM. It's a remodel, and they chop the hood. It's a high hood, like that guy right there. It's a Jeep 9. Actually, it's a whole row of Jeeps going up to there. Now it's so crazy because they chopped the hood, meaning they took the high hood and chopped it. But they did so much detailed work on it. And now I'm looking at some of my like scale pieces. I'm like, man, this is so much larger. Why can't they put more detail? But it's an observation. I think it's funny. Oh, Brian Rock's heading out. Thank you so much for stopping in. Always a pleasure. Slag Cat, what's up? Missed a bunch of other comments. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Um, God, I'm like, this coffee's like messing with me. Don't want to see my blocked list. I'm sure I'm on it, right? It's funny how it works. Yeah. Reading. Oh wait, the Lehigh Valley ran a Bud car from Hazleton to Lehigh, or Lehighton. I'm so bad with some of these PA names. I live here, and it's like I'm so sorry, guys. I'm butchering these names. I'm a newbie. That's what I get for moving up from Maryland. It'd be neat if RJ and a few others met up at York again. I sadly did not make it because I went to Georgia for a 7.5 inch gauge. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I went to York by myself. I actually met up with well, not like I knew people would be there. I didn't realize I'd be hanging out with some of my new friends and people I've seen on YouTube. It's so crazy. I just went to York by myself and I met up with Dave from DA Griffin Hobby, Chris from Nathan Five Chime, Sean from Sean's Trains and Things, which is now Sean's Train Depot. He renamed his channel. And then also Chris from RBP Trains. We all hung out at York. Um, it was great. But yeah, the thing is like, I actually told RJ the other day, I was like, I don't know if you guys would have liked it. It's their trains, but there wasn't any like HO or it was all mostly, I'd say 90% O scale gauge. I'll say that because they had scale stuff, not so scale stuff, and then toy trains, which are awesome. Like all the fun stuff, right? Us normal people will never understand. Oh man. Lee Haitan. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's like I said, I butcher some of these Pennsylvania names, and I apologize for anyone who lives at these places. It's not on purpose. I'm um I don't know the pronunciation of these places. It took me forever to say Skullkill Valley. I was just like Scully Kill? Like, no, it's Skullkill Valley. It's like, oh, or even I made a joke yesterday. Actually, Henning's Train Shop does a live stream now, or not a live. I think it's a recorded show every 2 weeks, and the one gentleman was reading. It wasn't Heading's third or junior. I believe it was the other gentleman. He was reading about the Reading Railroad, and I said like a comment. I was like, he's reading about the Reading. Only true railroaders would know what this means, or something. It was like a good joke. I thought it was funny. Why not? Alan Bennett, welcome to the channel. Like your channel, your layout, your train room, and your budget are all of size many of us can relate to. And that your new layout will always have only a single main line. That is a great question. Um, so here's the deal with that. And that's a great question. Thank you. This bottom track, yes, it will have only a single main. And that is because I'm sort of modeling this after places I've railfan before, and most places I railfan are scenic railroads with a single main. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, whatever. So I would like to run two trains and only two trains, and I'll give you guys a reason why. When I ran three trains up here, it would be so much to watch over. And if something were to happen, I had two transformers up on the desk. I had a dual arm, my MRC dual, and I also had a single MRC power. What was that? I forgot the name of it. Power pack. So with this layout, I plan on doing an upper layer, an upper loop. I'll show you guys where. This is why it's a good question. The upper loop will be above the town in this general area, going all the way back to the wall, back to that side over there. Where's my hand at? That side. But yes, there will be two lines eventually. Right now, I'm going to concentrate on this single line, just because I've got a lot on my plate right now for getting this layout looking spiffy. But yes, thank you so much for asking, and thanks for all your kind words. That means a lot. But yes, we will have two trains. It's just going to take a while, and I need to find a system to get that elevated track. You know what I mean? get that going. So let's see. I missed some other JC trains. Walt, what's that? Hey, Randall, thank you so much for stopping in. Um, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, 1 year, hopefully many more to come. And also, we're so close to being monetized. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm like ecstatic. It's so much fun. Ozark Midland. Take care, Randall. Yeah, we'll see you on Monday, I guess. Hopefully. Hennings isn't far from me. I have been there. My dad took me there. I was a kid, and Penn Valley Hobbies closed down years ago. Oh man, yeah, Hennings. I would love to check them out because they apparently run a lot of, or they sell lots of O gauge, O scale, all kinds of goodies. I'd love to check it out. Uh oh, just bake some cookies. Oh no. Oh, good. Nikki missed the whole first part of the stream when I talked about what I had to do to make the mountain back there. Tell you what, I will not be running the Chloe and RSME public. Will just be running it around itself on open house. But any of you come ask for Jonathan, and you will get a private ride. Oh man, those trains are so cool. I wish I could. I wish I had one of those. I don't have the real estate to run one of those, but you know, at the work show, this guy's table actually had those old sit-on trains from like the 80s, 90s. If you guys remember those, you could sit on them. They're battery powered. It's all plastic, like the track's plastic and all that. He had I don't know, like 10 of them sitting on a desk. I'm like, I actually told one of my friends at the show, I was like, man, if they only made these for adults. And he's like, they do. It's like 7.5 gauge. And I was like, oh right. I can't afford it. Penn Valley Hobbies. I lived in Hatfield. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of hobby shops around me. It's just I don't, you know, I'm not too familiar with the other ones around. Walt, yes. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. JC Strains, that totally went over my head. He always sits on the right side. Yeah, and they always make him go get stuff. It's kind of funny. It's like, "Hey, can you grab this for me?" And he's just like, "I got to get up again." He's fun. It's a fun show. Those guys seem really cool, really knowledgeable, and just friendly. Heading over all the time. Oh, geez. Oh man, Mighty Casey. Yeah. So other plans this week. So I'm planning on having a video up tomorrow or Monday of the railroad down the street. They did another tunnel run. I was there to film it. The video is all ready to go, except I lost all the action cam footage because the I don't know. It is Halloween, it's spooky season. We got one more day to talk about Halloween stuff. So every uh we have a joke in the adventure world. Every bridge, tunnel, and oh, sound like she crashed a pan down there. Every bridge, tunnel, and railroad is haunted. It's just a joke. Every tunnel's got a ghost story. Every bridge has the ghost story. Every railroad has a ghost story. Um, hey, Reading Railroad, thank you, or Reading Rail fan, thank you so much for stopping by. Um, yeah, hopefully catch up someday at Strasbourg. That'd be awesome. So, but yeah, like we always joke around as us adventurers when I'm out adventuring with my adventure friends, and so the tunnel down the street, well, not down the street, up north that way. the the old the old tunnel up there. It's got a couple ghost stories, and I had a lot of issues with my camera. And I'm not saying that, oh, it's haunted, oh, whatever. I'm not going to call up the ghost hunters and take a look at it. But the tunnel is suspicious because all of my files were corrupted. When I got it home, I've been doing this for a year now, and I've never had this happen ever. I'm using my Osmo Action Cam. Every time I go out, I swipe the SD card. Basically, what do you call it? You reset it, or what's it called? And reformat. That's it. I reformatted my SD card. Everything was great. Had a fresh battery. I got back home. All of the footage was corrupted, meaning that the file sizes were, or the file format just not did not agree. I didn't change any settings, and I actually got back the footage because my phone, um, I apparently downloaded the footage to my phone as a backup, I think to show someone at the railroad. So any footage I have left is all footage that I salvaged from my phone that I downloaded and then put it back onto my computer. So it's been kind of crazy. Tom, what's up? Yeah, shout out to Tom. I honestly wouldn't have some of these accessories wired up properly without Tom's help. So thank you so much. Never reformat mine. I do if I go to like longer, if I'm using the Osmo a whole lot on adventures, or if I'm doing a lot of like action footage that takes up a lot of stability memory, because the stabilizer in there is digital. It takes up more memory, I guess, the more you move around, supposedly. So if it's a larger file, I'll swipe it every time. But yes, my footage was corrupted. I got it back for the most part. And the tunnel is spooky. It's got some ghost stories of people smelling coffee, hearing Civil War chatter, um, smelling all kinds of interesting things. Like I've heard like smoke, like tobacco smoke. So, like I said, every tunnel, every bridge is haunted. Just presume it's haunted. Make it a lot easier. But yeah, it is a spooky tunnel. That video should be out tomorrow, and I kind of waited to put that out because that was actually, I believe, one of my first videos ever on this channel was me going up to the tunnel, um, the Howard Tunnel, and it's the oldest continuously operating railroad tunnel in the world. And it's right up the street. It's right. It's like what 10 miles that way. So a lot of history. Tom, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure to work with you. Yeah, always, man. It's fun talking shop and talking trains. It's a lot of fun. Lehigh Valley Model Railroader, what's up? Hey, so yeah, we'll run this. Let's get another engine hooked up. This GG1, she's a cranky girl. For what's it, 4829? I think that's her number. But I'll show you guys this engine real quick. And also, I have another video really quick. I'm going to do a layout update soon. It's got to happen. I've got so much stuff to show you guys in detail, how I did it, how things work. Um, that's got to come out soon. And then we also have Monday Run Day on Monday, which is the scheduled live stream every Monday. Hopefully 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So anyone in the channel that's new, or anyone that's coming into the live stream that's new, it'll be a Monday Run Day this Monday. So we'll run a couple more trains. I'm going to call it a night after that because it's getting late. I like to go downstairs and finish up some things and maybe watch some scary movies. White Wall Wheels, how's it going? But yeah, let me get this GG1 in frame here. There she is. Yes, like eat cookies. Yes. I might watch oh, I would love Young Frankenstein. Oh man, that's such a great movie. I might um I might watch, I don't know, Rocky Horror Picture Show possibly. I don't know. Either Rocky Horror or We could watch. I got to see what else is on TV, but pop in and say hello. Yeah, no problem. Welcome. But yeah, I might watch a scary movie. Maybe The Shining because that's another good movie that I like watching this time of year. That's also a good winter movie. And like I always watch Jaws around 4th of July because it's really like a 4th of July themed holiday movie. So let's get this GG1 out of the way. All right. Sweet. Put her back on the shelf. What would you guys like to see? Like name what kind of diesel do you want or other engines? I did run that Conrail last week. If anyone wants to see it again, I have no problems of running it again. Or post-war stuff. Just give me a shout. What do you guys want to see run? Amityville Horror. I've never seen the original one. I watched the remake. It wasn't that good. Oh God, Tom says Chessie. We could run a steam engine, yeah. Yeah, and guys, I got the beacon. She's spinning under her own heat. Never got tired of the Conrail. We could get the Conrail. Yeah, I'll run the Conrail. She is brand new. I mean, or new to me. Let's see. Oh. All right. Well, we got the Conrail. We'll run a freight engine with a passenger train. Why not? Can't see what I'm doing. Do, do, do. There we go. I see the Golf. The Golf is over there. There it is. There's your Golf. We have another station on the platform. Right there. It's a Sinclair station. So that's got to be so it's got like this lip on it, kind of like a curb. Now these pieces aren't meant for railroads or model railroads. Um so these are really display pieces. That's actually a clock in the other bay door, which is kind of a weird place to put it, but it's whatever. Um these are like Danbury mint pieces that would have sat on a shelf and you plug them in, you watch the pretty lights, but these look great for railroads. And I haven't had the Sinclair out before, and I sold my other two at a Mobile and a Shell. They weren't as detailed, weren't as nice, I guess. Um, so yeah, got the Sinclair that I'll eventually put. I'll countersink it in by cutting out the foam around the gas station so it looks like it's flush with the roadbed. But yep, here's the Conrail. Here we go. Good old E33. There she is. Ta-da. And it's going to start in reverse. I got to figure out why the switch isn't working for that. I had to cut a hole for mine and build up around the Golf. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, 450. Which one's got the heat? That's the 450, right? Oh, the signal bridge. I'm sorry, not the beacon. Yes, the signal bridge works. Check this out. Yeah, it works. It's just the camera picks up the green light is red. There it goes. Like that E33. I don't have an electric, but they are pretty cool. Oh, I forgot. I can put up the. So, guys, if you look at the signal bridge in the back, um, it's on risers because if I put the pantographs up, ta-da! Now you can see. Look how like simple it is to pull this up. It's not really holding it down very well. It's just like a little post that holds it. But if this were to spring up while this engine's going around, it would take out the signal bridge and drag it. It would probably break the engine before it broke the signal bridge. I mean, that bridge is what, 70 years old, 60, 70 years old. So I don't want that to happen. So I put it up on riser so now I can clear it. So check this out. The light should change too. Yep. Look at that. Clears it. Let me turn this train around too. Whoops, wrong one. Let it do some crew talk. The original Amityville Horror is one of the few movies I've ever seen that ever freaked me out so badly I couldn't sleep. Oh God, that's terrifying. I hear the new Lionel coaches have a turn on off switch for the lights. Oh wow, that's interesting. Sorry guys, I missed the comments. They just popped up. Pretty crazy. Florida Railroad, what's up? Hey, I got an FEC caboose in my engine shed over there. Here, I'll show you really quick. Oh, it's not coupled up. I'm sorry. It's in there, I promise. Here we go. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I was turning this train around. I was like, what am I doing? Want to add a cemetery or oh wait, what's it say? Oh, catenary. I'm sorry. Catenary line. So excuse to run all of the neat electric locomotives. Yeah, this is all for fun. Like I don't need. I would love catenary lines. I thought about doing it, but I actually, I don't know how well that would work out. Even just for like, um, even just for like cosmetic. I don't know. Even just for like cosmetic ones, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I gotta figure out what switch is which. All right, not that one. We want that switch. Now here's the cool thing. So guys, where I'm oh, it's all good. I thought you wrote cemetery line. I'm like, cemeteries are cool too. So you guys see this if you look in the back, see that little switch light turning? I purposely left a space between the department store right there and the gas station so I could actually still see which way my lights were flipping. So look, see now it's green, now it's red. So I can see it just in case it's not flipped. Isn't that crazy? Just the little things that you do on a railroad that make a big difference. Of course, I went the wrong way. There we go. So make sure it wasn't going to my freight shed spur. Taking it easy tonight, just listening to the stream has been fun. Thank you so much. David, what's up, man? Playing poker. Oh man. Yeah, the flagpole is it's a 1980s flagpole. I think it's from like 83. It's dated on the bottom, but I put lights in it. I put LEDs in it, so it's red, white, and blue. It doesn't show up well here, but when I did the layout update video with the new fancy camera, you guys will be able to see all the lights. It's going to look great. Here, we'll get the, let's get her up to some speed here. I believe we just derailed. Excellent. What happened? What happened back here? Oh, guys, check this out. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. That's great. But yeah, there's the engine. Oh man. Oh, I know what I did. I flipped the wrong switch. So I thought I was flipping the station switch here. The 054, not the little guy for the spur. But yeah, I thought I was flipping that switch. I flipped the other one while the engine was in mid travel. So the butt end of her is actually on this track right here, while the other one's on that track over there. Excellent. And it's in the worst reachable place ever on the layout. Awesome. Oh man, it's been a year like visiting. Oh man. Yeah, this was a great year. Here, we'll talk about that. I don't know if I can run anything else until I climb back there and fetch the poor E33. Oh, the rotary beacon. That is the campfire. That's the strobing campfire light that I got from oh geez. Here, may I actually turn off the power pack? Yeah, trip the breaker and everything. Ooh. But yeah, I got the yeah, it's got the new campfire lights in there. And I actually got it from Choo Choo Barn or Strasburg Train Shop. They've got these like the welder LEDs. Check this out. So I got him working. For anyone who missed it earlier, my welder my welder came back to work. He's not on strike anymore. There he is, right there. You can see him in the little shack right there going at it. Yep, he just welds all day. It's all he does. But yeah, that's the same company who built the welder lights also builds the campfire and a bunch of other lights. There's like all kinds of strobing lights like police cars and ambulance lights and all kinds of cool stuff. Just hanging out relaxing. Oh yeah. So it's always the furthest spot on the layout. Yep, exactly, radar. Yep. Of course, it's the most non-reachable place, like across in the center of the room. I might be able to reach it. Oh, you know what? I can get to that. It's not too bad. It's just I'll have to lift it up. But it's so crazy. So you guys are seeing the blinking lights up there. You're actually looking at the you're looking at the refresh rate of the AC going through the LEDs. So if you like do like a head turn really quick, here I'll show you guys what I mean. Because these LEDs work off AC. So if you do like a quick head turn, like one of these real quick while you're looking at them, you'll actually see them like flash on the corner of your eye. And you're looking at, I believe you're looking at the cycle or the refresh rate of the LEDs. It's kind of crazy. The E33, I switched. Okay, I switched the wrong switch on my switch panel, which is clearly marked and labeled. I switched it while the front truck passed the switch, so it switched because the engine's so long, and then I switched the back, and the butt end was going towards my station. The other part was going straight. I should fix that soon because I don't want to like destroy the trucks or anything. But the E33 is it's down for tonight. Unless I can pull it. If it's still coupled up, I might be able to pull it, the far window well. I probably. I have some ideas of what I can do. But while we're here, I was going to talk to you guys. So further plans on the channel. Got a lot of stuff planned this year. Um, I I might be going to Disney this year. I don't know yet. It all depends on finances and stuff. But I would like to video the Disney World Railroad, either Disneyland or Disney World. I'm not sure where we're going this year or next summer. Um, but that's on the plans. But like I said before, for anyone who missed it, I'm going to concentrate doing more railroad videos up here than going out exploring stuff during the winter months at least. Um, in the spring, I might pick back up on it, but honestly, I'm having a lot more fun doing the interior railroad stuff right now, tutorials, reviews. That's kind of like what I'm going to start to do, but I will be out filming. It just won't be as much as before, especially at the price of fuel right now. Um, with the definite prices of fuel and the way things are going, it's getting harder to travel. The best way I can explain it is disposable income for like travel costs and things and buying more gear and stuff to film outside. It's getting harder and harder to do. So, because like up here, honestly, I'll tell you guys right now, gas is like crazy expensive where I'm from right now, or where I live. It's like over it's what, 3 whatever. I took a picture of it the last time I bought gas. Um, let's see. Okay, gas was 363 when I got gas last Wednesday. So yeah, 363. So you know, we'll have to see what happens. But honestly, I'm gonna be up here filming a lot more of this layout, getting this together, get the upper loop done, all that stuff. But that's where the channel's gonna go. I mean, I'm really excited for this year, and I'm excited because we're really close to 1,000 subs. I mean, it's been such a um, great overall experience. Like I said, um, oh God, Tom, no. But yeah, it's just it's been a year. Unfortunately, like I said, unfortunately, things are going to get more expensive, and it's going to be harder and harder to do things, which I'm not looking forward to. I'd love to be out every day filming trains if I could, but between the day job and the prices of things going up, it's going to get harder and harder to go outside while also maintaining the layout up here. It's kind of like I got to put my money, um, you know, on whatever project. I got to stay focused on one common goal. I can't go out and film, spend all the money out in the field, so to say, and then come back here and spend money on the layout. So it's going to get kind of crazy. So yeah, got some videos coming out this week of railroad adventures, of the NCR Railroad. I also have a Strasburg video that is going to be kind of crazy. So guys, check out for those. But yeah, it's been a fun year. Thank you guys. But I got to head downstairs. It's past, yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. I have to run, to eat dinner. We're going to hopefully pick up some food, watch a themed movie, hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your love and support. 294 here in Missouri. Or is that Missouri? Yeah, the winter's coming too. It's gonna be fun. All that white puffy stuff, right? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call the stream for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been a great stream. Seeing some new faces, seeing some older, old, new, in between. It's been great. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a very safe Halloween. If you guys have kids out there, have fun. Hopefully they can go trick or treating this year. You know, last year was kind of a buzzkill, but you'll have fun. 332, yeah, 363. Yep, got the record. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you guys. Thank you to my mods as well for being here. We knew we had RJ earlier. We had Jamie here. Thank you guys so much. You guys are great. Thank you for keeping the boat afloat. Yeah, Radar, thank you so much. Um, Thanks, Tom. But yeah, guys, I'll see you later. Till next time, happy railroading. Stay safe. Happy Halloween. Keep it spooky. You got 24 hours to party on Garth. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, see you guys on Monday. Got to go rescue this E33. See you guys. Thank you so much.